Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, GuruDan Reiki on Facebook. Please get your candles, your water, your crystals ready. Get comfortable. You can be seated, you can be reclined, you can be laying down. Please do not cross anything. No fingers, no eyes, no toes, no arms. Please take a series of larger than normal breaths. If you're a physical being. If you're a non-physical being participating, please have some extra pulses. You know what I mean. As you breathe and your awareness comes to yourself and your attention kind of comes to like the front of your face, allow your attention to go to the center of the planet, to our planet's core. Once you arrive there, take a breath and envision being gifted a golden spark of light. Allow this golden spark of light to follow you up to your presence. Allow the light to come up and out the top of your head and just let it flow. Just let it flow. Take a moment now to think of an animal or a place that brings a smile to your face. An animal or a place. Please think of an animal or a place that brings a smile to your face. Allow the golden light that's flowing through you to amplify and radiate out of you a comfortable distance just around you. And allow it to amplify. You may or may not see this light amplifying. If you cannot see it, that's okay. If you can just sense it being there, allow its presence. Kind of as you sense around with it, kind of find your center and envision a golden tendril of light coming out a comfortable distance. A golden tendril of light from around your heart chakra coming out a comfortable distance and kind of flattening out there into like a wall. Mine is like a transparent golden wall or a golden glass. It's transparent. I can see through it. And on this wall, we are going to place mental images. Please take a larger than normal breath. If you're physical, if you're non-physical, some extra pulses of energy. Any color, as long as you're on the same page. If you are here for healing for yourself, or if you wish yourself any kind of improvement, please envision yourself in a healthy, happy state. Take a mental image of this, take a mental snapshot of this, and place this image on the wall that we just created in front of us. So envision what you would look like: healthy, happy, abundant, safe. And take a mental snapshot of that image and place it on the wall, along with the attachment of how any of that is supposed to happen. Disconnect from the attachment of it. This is why we're putting it on the wall. We wish better. This is what we believe better looks like. This is a perfect image from our minds through unconditional love. This is what it looks like. Place that image on the wall, plus any attachment to how that's supposed to happen. Doesn't matter how that happens. This is what we want to happen. This is our wish. Please take a larger than normal breath. In the next set of images, we will address partners, friends, family. If you have a partner, a friend, or a family member who you wish healing for, or you wish betterment for them, please envision what they might look like in that healthy, happy, abundant, supported state. You might perhaps envision them smiling, envision them happy, and take a mental snapshot of that image and place those images on the wall, along with any attachment to how that's supposed to happen. Completely disconnect from the connection of the attachment. Doesn't matter how they get that way. This is what we're asking for. This is what we'd like to see. Partners, friends, family members. I'll pause a moment here so you all can envision all of them. You know that look people have right after you've given them a really nice big hug? Like a mental snapshot of an image like that. And they're all happy. Everything's right. All their energies are good right there. Mental snapshot of that. Then put that image on the wall. It takes a moment to quickly hug all those people and put their image on the wall. In the next section, we will address people that we do not know what they look like. Perhaps communities of people, even. If you are aware of any people, persons that you wish wellness for, well-being for, safety and abundance for, envision these peoples in a healthy, happy state. Mental image of what that happiness would look like. Take a mental snapshot of that and place it on the wall, along with any attachment of how that's to happen. So if you're aware of the people on the planet who have been experiencing chaos and catastrophe through weather, or through drought, or through fire, people experiencing mental difficulties, but we don't know what they look like, but we have an idea of what communities look like. You envision this healthy, happy community. Take a mental snapshot of that and place it on the wall, along with any attachment of how that's to happen. Disconnect from the attachment. The next section will address our pets. Pets. Our pets, friends' pets, other people's pets. If you are aware of any of these people's, your pets, who you wish healing for, health and wellness for, please envision these animals in a healthy, happy state. Take a mental image of this animal and place that image on the wall, along with any attachment of how that's to happen. And if you have multiple pets to quickly snapshot, we'll take a moment here. Just pets. We'll do the other animals here shortly, so you don't have to lump them all into these. These are just the pets. It doesn't matter what the pet is. Take a healthy image, healthy, happy image of that pet. Place its image on the wall, along with any attachment of how that's to happen. The wall will handle it. And the next idea that we will address are animals that are kept. Ranch animals, farm animals, zoo animals, animals that live within walls or fencing, animals that are cared for or allegedly cared for by others, animals who serve yet are kept. If you are aware of any animals in this category that you would wish health, wellness, well-being, safety, abundance, supported by the universe, please envision these animals in a healthy, happy, well-kept state. Take a mental snapshot of what that would look like and place that image on the wall, along with any attachment of how that's to happen. Because when you release the attachment of it, it clears it out of your energetic field. It allows you to completely address it. We know what they look like. This is what we want them to look like or wish they would look like. This healthy, happy state. Place it on the wall along with the attachment of it so that you don't have to be the one responsible to do it. You don't have that power. You don't need to do that. You wish them well, and Source sorts it out. Release yourself from that task. So as we address these topics, we are addressing them completely, fully. In the next idea, animals that are unkept, wild animals, beasts of all kinds, doesn't matter where they are. Land animals, we will do the water animals and marine life here shortly. Land animals, if you are aware of any animals on the planet who are experiencing any kind of unwellness or strife or calamity, and you would wish better for these animals, please envision these animals in a healthy, happy state, safe state. comfortable state. Take a mental snapshot of what those animals would look like in that state and place that image on the wall, along with any attachment of how that's to happen. What about the migrating birds? Envision them migrating happily. What do migrating happy birds look like? What do you think they would look like? Envision them soaring freely. Take a mental image of that, place it on the wall, and then detach from it. It's this detachment that's very important. You might even get tired of me saying it today, but I'm going to be saying it a lot today because that's one of the things that people seem to miss. Not necessarily you all, but other watchers. So those of you that are present here, please bear with. And those that are watching that are not in that category, please bear with. Those that are in that category, please detach. Detach with love. Please take a larger than normal breath. If you have lungs, if you are being participating and you are non-physical, if you're non-physical, please experience some extra pulses. Cleanse. In this density, we breathe. All right, they get it. In the next section, we will address freshwater marine life. If you are aware of any freshwater marine life that it's experiencing any kind of unhealthy state, unwell, unsafe, some kind of calamity or strife, please envision this marine life in a healthy, happy, safe, supported state. Take a mental image of what these healed marine life look like and place that image on the wall. We will address the water itself shortly. So you don't have to worry about trying to heal the water right now, just the marine life within the water. We will address the water shortly for those that are here for their first time. Don't worry about healing the water right this minute. Just the marine life. If you're aware of any, I don't know, anything that comes to mind, manatees, if you're having trouble swimming, you wish them to be happy swimmers, envision happy manatees, put their image on the wall, and then release the attachment to how that's supposed to happen. One moment. Okay. In the next idea, we will address salt water marine life, oceans, seas, waterways. If you are aware of any sea marine life, sea creatures who are experiencing any kind of unwellness, calamity, or strife, please envision these beings in a healthy, happy state. Take a mental snapshot of those beings and place it on the wall, along with the attachment of how that's supposed to occur. Detach yourself from the outcome of that. You might take a moment to address several different kinds of animals because some are aware of the whale, some are aware of the dolphin, some are aware of other things, some are aware of reefs, certain reef systems. They wish wellness for the reef. Envision a healed, healthy, happy, functioning reef. Mental image of what that would be and place it on the wall. Seals. In the next section, we will be summoning a sphere. For those that are new, this is how that works. You simply summon up what I call the golden sphere. It just kind of comes from around your heart chakra. It kind of comes to a comfortable distance in front of you. It is a comfortable size, and its lid comes off. It's like a jar. So those that have not summoned a tool before, just envision like a beach ball, only it's not plastic. It's a golden light. It's not quite a bubble. It's a little bit more than a bubble. It's a little bit more dense than a bubble. Yet it's light because it's light. So please summon up a golden sphere. It is a comfortable size. Its lid comes off. It is like a jar. And inside this sphere, we're going to place the idea of things that we are aware of that cause us tension. All right. And we're going to take these ideas of things that cause us tension and place them into the sphere to be amplified and healed. So, an example would be political tensions. Take the idea of political tensions. Envision that everybody just gets along, that politics doesn't bother you. Place that idea in the sphere along with the attachment of how that's to occur. If you are aware of a family member that's not getting along with another family member and this causes tension, please envision these beings getting along. Take a mental snapshot of those beings and place them in the tension sphere. What else causes you tension? You're a little late. You're going through traffic. Traffic is being a little unruly. Envision a smooth traffic idea where traffic flows smoothly, that everything is resolved. You make it to all your destinations on time. Take a mental image of that, place it in this sphere along with the attachment of how that's to occur. Everything that causes you tension, delays, things that cause delays. What if you had no delays? Envision you without a delay. What would you look like? Totally, totally relaxed, totally on time, totally always prepared. Take a mental image of that, place it in the tension sphere along with the attachment of how that's to occur. I know this one gets complex, yeah? You have a problem going on. You have something going on in your life. You wish it would sort itself out. Envision it, sort it out. Take a mental image of it being sorted out, what that might look like. Place that mental image inside this sphere along with the attachment of how that's to occur. I don't like the stuff on television. It causes me stress. It causes me tension. Well, what if that didn't happen? Or what if you didn't watch television? What if you were more relaxed? So take a mental image of that not bothering you, place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that's to occur. Then place the lid on your sphere and then attach your sphere to the wall for amplification. All that tension in there, fixing itself, detached from how that's to occur. It's just over there working itself out for you. Let's summon up another golden sphere. This one is of comfortable size. Its lid opens. It is like a jar. And inside this sphere, like to place in this sphere any ideas you have of anything that's wrong. Anything that's wrong with Earth, anything that's wrong in your town, anything that's wrong on TV, anything that's wrong anywhere. We have our tensions kind of addressed, but now there's this wrongness, this wrongdoing, any kind of wrongdoing that you are aware of. Anything, any pet peeves, any stuff, bad shoes, whatever it is. Whatever it is, wrongdoing, this will be the wrongdoing sphere. Whatever wrongdoing it is that you are aware of on this planet, envision that wrongdoing solved. Envision that wrongdoing corrected. Take a mental image of that correction and place it into this sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. I know, this one's a new one. This one's interesting. Any wrongdoing. I don't like the way Big Pharma does people. Then envision Big Pharma not bothering anybody. Take a mental image of what that would look like. Place it in this sphere, along with the attachment of how that's to occur. Oh, I don't like GMO stuff. I wish all our food. Imagine your food. Imagine that the wrongdoing, all the food, whatever. What's the word? Can't think of the word. Any wrongdoing, envision it solved and place it in the sphere along with the attachment of how that's to occur. Any wrongdoing that you can imagine. Oh, I think it's wrong that these people are still killing people. Then envision that these people don't kill people, that everything is fine, then it's all sorted out. Place that image in the sphere along with the attachment of how that's to occur. Any wrongdoing that you can imagine. I know we might need to practice on this. I might need to even practice on this a little bit. In my defense, though, I am seeing things a lot better. Things have been pretty nice, which has been really, really good. But also helped me think of this. So any wrongdoing in your reality. I don't like the way so-and-so does such and such. Envision that so-and-so doesn't do such and such, that everything is all fine. Take a mental image of that fineness, place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. Disconnect from having to create it. You don't have to create it. You just have to place your order, so to speak. This detachment with love, through unconditional love, it becomes amplified. For those that are more into structure, that's what we're doing. We're exercising unconditional love. This whole process, you'll see shortly. Any wrongdoing. Oh, I don't like the way the doctors do people. I don't like the way the grocery stores put weird stuff on the end caps and don't put it where it belongs. I don't like that the thing is there. Any wrongdoing that you are aware of in your reality, because what's in your reality may not be in my reality. So I'm not asking you to fix my reality. I'm asking you what you are aware of from your reality. Any wrongdoing that you are aware of, address these wrongdoings now, envision them right, place that image in the sphere along with the attachment of how it is to occur. See, we're not fixing each other's realities, we're fixing our own realities with our own energies. I believe my family is doing me wrong. Envision them not doing you wrong. Take a mental image of that, place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that's to occur. Anything you don't like, place it in the sphere in its healed and happy state. So we're very good at identifying the problem. We're not always good at identifying or sending the signal out of what we do want. See, sometimes we lack that a little bit. And this is where we address that stuff. When you begin kind of running out of things to put in your sphere, go ahead and place the lid back on your sphere and attach your sphere to the wall for amplification. And it's okay if things come to you a little bit later, we can put them in subsequent spheres later, or even another day or another week. But it's good to get kind of the start of it going. That's pretty good. In the next idea, please summon up another golden sphere. It is of comfortable size. Its lid comes off. It is like a jar. And inside this sphere, I'm going to call this the catch-all sphere. If there is anything that you would like to address that I have not addressed, please envision this thing, whatever it is, whatever the topic is, in a healthy, happy state. And place that image of that in a healthy, happy state in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. So say I didn't address, say you're aware of one alien race having difficulties with another alien race and you wish they would just get it together and be fine. Take a mental image of that fine and place that image into the sphere along with the attachment of how that's to occur. If you are aware of perhaps a family member having a little bit too much mental illness and you wish them better, you wish this mental illness, that all the strife that that creates would just calm the heck down for everybody, envision that clear and calm and healed in a healthy, happy state. Take that image, place it in the sphere along with the attachment of how that is to occur. Anything that you can imagine, anything in the catch-all sphere. Let's say, for instance, that you experience a slightly wonky energy fluctuation from time to time that causes you to lose your keys. You know, I'm tired of losing my keys. I wish my energy would just stay put. Why does this even happen to me? Why? Until I find out what's going on, I'm going to envision myself not losing my keys. I'm going to take a mental image of how happy I am in that state. I'm going to place that image in the sphere along with the attachment of how that is to do so. Disconnect from the attachment of fixing it yourself. What else can we chuck in there? Yeah, I don't know. What can you all put in your catch-all sphere? What haven't we addressed yet? What's in your reality that's not in mine? See, this is why we have a catch-all sphere, because I don't always like to do that much thinking. But if you have anything that you would like to address, that you are aware of, please envision it in a healthy, happy state. Take a mental image of that healthy, happy state, place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. Then place the lid on your sphere and attach your sphere to the wall for amplification. My favorite part. Please summon up another golden sphere. This sphere is of comfortable size. It has a lid. It opens. It is like a jar. Inside this sphere is anything that you would like. You'd like to win the lottery? Imagine what that would look like and put it in this sphere for amplification, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. You want to have a new car? Envision that new car, take a mental snapshot of how happy you'd be in that car, place it in the sphere along with the attachment of how that is to happen. You want to travel the world? Envision what travel would look like to you. Envision what you might look like traveling. Take a mental image of that, place that image in the sphere along with the attachment of how that is to occur. Some people think, oh, well, I've already healed myself on the first image, but what if I don't know, what if I wait a little bit less? Or what if I this? Or what if I that? Anything that you desire. I desire a more wonderful, more fulfilling relationship. Envision that relationship so loving and so full. Everything is so wonderful. Take a mental image of that, place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur, and place it in the sphere for amplification. What else can we put in there? Oh my goodness. We're going fishing soon and we want to catch a lot of fish and we want to have a really great time. Envision that great time. Take a mental snapshot of that great time, place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur, and let it be in the sphere for amplification. What else? What else can we put in there? What do you desire? This is the desire sphere. This is the sphere. This is for us. Oh, Christmas is coming. Tension. Money. I wish I was abundant. Oh, what if everything was great? What if we have a great holiday season? What if it's a great holiday season for everybody on the whole planet? What would that look like? Take a mental image of that. World peace. Yeah, put that in there, along with the attachment of how that is to occur, and put that in your sphere for amplification. What else can we put in there? Well, we're a little tight for space. We wish we had a bigger domicile. We wish we had a nicer home. Then envision that nicer home. Envision that nicer home right now. Envision what it would look like, what it would feel like. How comfortable would you be in it? And take a mental image of that comfortable, healthy, happy you. Place it in this sphere of desire, along with the attachment of how that is to occur for amplification. Put all of these things in the sphere. And if you can think of anything else, any desire you want to, doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't even matter if you're physically capable of it. You want to go to the moon? Envision going to the moon, along with the attachment of how that's to occur, and place it in this sphere of desire. What else would you? My life is pretty good. I just wish I had new carpet. Then envision new carpet. What would it look like? What would it feel like? Would it smell like new carpet? It'll smell like new carpet until it turns into a home. Yeah. And take a mental image of that and place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. What else can you put in this sphere? What can we put in there? Smiling faces, happy people everywhere, world peace. What do you want to put in there? You want conspiracy theories to go away? What would happen if everything was just we had the truth? What would happen? What does truth look like? What does that feel like? Don't we deserve more of that? Yeah, place that in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that truth is to occur. Place that in your sphere for amplification. What else? What else can we put in there? Oh, I wish my clothes would wash themselves. Well, all right, maybe we can swim to a reality where clothes wash themselves. Place that idea. What would that idea look like? What does that look like to you? Take a mental snapshot of self-cleaning clothes and put that in your sphere of desire, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. What else? What else can we chuck in there? Chuck in there. Free chocolate for everybody? Anything? Anything else? Anything you desire. Take a mental snapshot of that image, place it in the sphere, along with the attachment of how that is to occur. Place the lid on your sphere and attach it to the wall for amplification. I like that one. That one's fun. That one's fun. Sometimes the wall was getting a little serious. All these things. A little something fun there. So let's back up a little bit. Let's look at our structure for a moment. Kind of come to your observer position. You might notice your glowing golden self with this golden tendril of light, with this wall in front of you, with all of these expressions of unconditional love presented there. There's some golden spheres with all kinds of good stuff going on in there. Right? You see all this stuff. You see the structure. And notice your wall. Mine's, like I said, it's a transparent wall. It's almost like glass, but it's not. It's just, I don't know, it's like a golden force field, I guess, for lack of a better way. I can see through mine. Mine's transparent. So as you look at your wall and admire all your representations of unconditional love, kind of find the center of your wall, kind of find its energetic center. It's usually around its middle somewhere. And then envision on the back side of the wall, from that center, envision another golden tendril of light going out a comfortable distance. At the end of that tendril of golden light, please envision our planet, planet Earth, what it would look like from space, from your perspective. Envision our planet. In your vision, you may or may not have a moon, and it's okay. If you have a moon, great. If you don't have a moon, great. But envision our planet there. And we're going to address our planet in 3 sections. We are going to do the land first, where we address and heal the lands. Then we will do the waters, and then we will do the atmosphere. Okay? So for those that are new, this is where we address the lands and the waters and the space above. So as you mentally gaze upon your earth and focusing on the land masses first, as you spin it around and see all the continents and stuff to the best of your memory. It's okay. It's all right. Some pieces are missing. It's okay. But if you are aware of any land masses that you would like to offer healing, well-being, health, happiness for, please envision these areas healed. If they are areas that have been recently destroyed by whatever calamity, please envision them lush again, healthy again, productive again. And then you might drop a little spark of golden light right there to just remind yourself that you've addressed it already. So if you are perhaps, say, aware of the Canadian wildfires or the California wildfires, you might envision these lands healed, healthy, lush, and comfortable, safe again, and then put just a little golden spark of light in the places that you've addressed. And then do that for all the land masses that you are aware of on your representation of Earth. And we'll just take a moment to address our land masses. And then take a larger than normal breath, or an extra pulse if you're participating non-physically. Once you feel comfortable that your land masses have been addressed, let's look at all the Earth's waters. Fresh water, salt water, all water. If you are aware of any waters on the planet that are experiencing any kind of calamity, strife, unwellness, then envision your waters in a healthy, happy state, usually clear, free of debris, free of particulates, free of whatever, any kind of pollution, usually just clear waters. And envision your areas clear, healthy, happy waters. And you might also leave a little golden spark of light in the areas that you've addressed, just so that you know. So please address your planet's waters now from your perspective. Okay. When you feel satisfied that you've addressed the waters of the planet, kind of zoom out a little bit and begin addressing the atmosphere of the planet. And this can be tricky because there's an awful lot of different aspects from the surface of the planet to like low space, because it's like 25 miles almost. So if you'd like to co-create like a golden bubble around the atmosphere of the planet and then envision healing, proper operation of, coexistence, working with all the atmosphere energies of the planet, and just inside this golden bubble everything works harmoniously. that everything moves around within its kind of being of its own self. It's very complex. So I don't want to address hurricanes or this or that or other kind of weather things, but just all the atmosphere. Be unconditionally loved and cared for in the best way that it can do that. So I'm not going to get into, the geo weather or the exo anything. It's just everything within our golden bubble is healed to the best that it can be healed as far as our atmosphere is concerned. So we've addressed the land masses, the waters, the skies as best we can through the idea of unconditional love, and also without attachment of how that is to occur. Now, please bring yourself up to the observer position again, and let's look at our structure from ourselves. This little golden glowing attached grounded thing to the earth with a golden tendril of light with a golden wall of unconditional love represented there. And out the backside of that, another golden tendril of light with our golden bubble earth. Take a deep breath, or a deeper than normal breath. An extra pulse if you're non-physical. And as you notice the golden tendril between your earth and your wall, please intend to lovingly snip that golden tendril and allow your earth to drift away into source and let it just slowly flow away. Within the idea that we offered our best unconditional love to that idea. And as that goes away, bring your attention to your wall, where we have all these ideas addressed and all the detachment to how any of this is to occur. And notice the golden tendril between yourself and your wall. And with intention, lovingly snip that tendril and set your wall free to drift away into source. So let it go. Let all those ideas go. Let them all be. Please take a larger than normal breath. Now, please just be aware of your golden self. This is your energy. This is all you. There's no reason to disconnect from this energy. There's no reason to snip anything here or stop anything here. We can allow this energy to just be energy. So in that idea, just allow it all to be, but begin bringing your attention, your focus back to yourself again. Become more aware of your body. You might wiggle a toe, you might twitch a leg, you might sense your spine, your back, your shoulders, your neck, your head. You might sense your face. And then please take a larger than normal breath and begin bringing yourself fully back to your physical position. Become more aware of your physical reality, your room, your home, your lands, your town. And then allow yourselves to become completely conscious in your physical reality. Take a larger than normal breath. Open your eyes if they were closed. If you're laying down, if you want to sit up, you may sit up. If you want to stay laying down, you can stay laying down. But please begin bringing yourself to awareness of reality. At this point, I'd like to remind everybody to drink extra water for the next several days, because we were transmuting and moving a lot of energies around. And when that happens, we kind of go into when things go from non-physical to physical, and there's these energies moving around quite a bit, and our bodies go through so much, water really helps facilitate the shifting of these physical and non-physical aspects. And if you are well hydrated, it is just smoother for you. It's more fulfilling. It feels better. So please drink extra water for the next several days. All right, I'm going to begin bringing myself back from the space. Wow. Oh, we did so good. Wow. We did very, very well. I have announcements. I plan on doing events until mid-December, and then I will pause the events until next year. The events will be changing a little bit. I won't be doing 2 events a week. I'll be doing 1 event a week, alternating. So it'll be a Soul Maintenance Monday 1 week, and then a Wellness Wednesday the next week. At least that's the plan right now. Because I plan on expanding GuruDan Reiki and GuruDan Coaching, GuruDan Advice, GuruDan Things. So I'll be available for events. I'll be available for sessions, private talks, things that people need. Be more available for those kinds of things. So things will be shifting upward a little bit as far as expansion goes. So more on that later, more on the 2018 schedule later. For now, I'd like to say thank you for everybody that's been participating and helping with GuruDan Reiki. Thank you so much. Wow. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, please click the like button. If you've come this far, you can see my last video here. Please subscribe over here if you haven't. That really helps out. And until next time, much love to you, and see you all then. Those of you that are here are free to stay, but I'm going to end the recording. So thank you, everybody on YouTube, and you all. I'll be with you just a moment.